Roger Bannister had become the first runner to break the 4-minute mile on May 6, 1954, a performance that had captured the imagination of the world. Just over a month later, June 21, 1954, his time was bettered by John Landy. The two would be set for a showdown at the 1954 Commonwealth Games held in Vancouver, Canada. The race was billed as the Miracle Mile. Landy would have the lead for most of the race, but would be overtaken by Bannister on the last bend. The critical moment described by both men was when, to gauge Bannister's position, Landy looked over his shoulder, allowing Bannister to pass him. History was made for Bannister victory, but for Landy, the world record holder, defeat. This race has an element that is familiar to an incident from the Bible. This is Inspirational Moments. Abraham had just entertained messengers of God and became privy to information regarding God's plan for the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. Genesis 18:20 and 21 describes the interaction. And the Lord said, "Because the outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grave, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the outcry against it that has come to me, and if not, I will know." Abraham, for the sake of himself and family, inquired of God what would it take to spare the cities. After much bargaining, God relented and told Abraham if there were only 10 righteous people in Sodom, he would spare the city. The angels of God would themselves travel to Sodom and encounter Lot, a nephew of Abraham. The men rested within Lot's home and witnessed the ungodliness of Sodom. Genesis 19:4 and 5. Now before they lay down, the men of the city, the men of Sodom, both old and young, all the people from every quarter surrounded the house. And they called to Lot and said to him, "Where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us, that we may know them carnally." Lot and his family were informed of the impending destruction, and he was able to escape with his wife and 2 daughters. The other members of family were not convinced. Genesis 19:15 and 17. When the morning dawned, the angels urged Lot to hurry, saying, "Arise, take your wife and your 2 daughters who are here, lest you be consumed in the punishment of the city." So it came to pass, when they had brought them outside, that he said, "Escape for your life. Do not look behind you, nor stay anywhere in the plain. Escape to the mountains, lest you be destroyed." And destroyed it would be. Genesis 19:24 and 25. Then the Lord rained brimstone and fire on Sodom and Gomorrah from the Lord out of the heavens. So he overthrew those cities, all the plain, all the inhabitants of the city, and what grew on the ground. Lot and his family would suffer a casualty during their escape. Genesis 19:26. But his wife looked back behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. Despite being warned not to look back, Lot's wife was compelled to look back. She was leaving behind her home, her life, even other members of her family. Looking back only cost John Landy a medal, unlike Lot's wife who lost her life. There will be a time when we will be asked to abandon this world and its contents. Will we have the strength to keep our eyes on what is ahead of us as opposed to what is behind? Will we gain salvation or be lost? Remember, don't look back. If you have not subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button for more inspirational moments and ring the notification bell to get videos as they are posted. And if you were inspired by this video, click the like button and don't forget to share with others. Join us next week for more inspirational moments.